You right?
Mm-hmm.
Good evening SBG players and welcome to another UK League of Hobbits video. You're here with your host, UKLH Damien,
UKLH Tom,
and regular top secret guest, Jimmy Short.
Hello Strategy Battle Gamers.
And we are here with episode 100 of
The Arkenstone. Oh yes.
Oh yes indeed. 100 episodes, guys.
Indeed. Who would have thought it was August 2000 that we did our very first episode of the Arkenstone?
So you did, hang on, you did your first episode was about a year and a half before SBG or even the Fellowship of the Ring had come out?
Indeed.
Okay, and what did you talk about then, like in episode 1?
Mostly appliances and haircuts. Same as now.
Excellent.
But enough reminiscing, on with the important business of the question segment.
Question segment!
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Tom, what were the answers to last week's questions?
Last week's answers were Oin, Durdle and 12.5 inches.
Correct. And if you got any of those, remember you've won the chance to buy yourself a pack of cheese and onion transformer snack.
39p now for those.
I know, but don't go on about it. We don't think it will make for very interesting content, and I'm not sure we can get a worldwide community to rally around the price and changes of price of a predominantly British snack.
Jimmy, do you have a question for the viewers this week?
I do indeed. Gave it a bit of thinking to make sure it was a good one for your 100th episode. So it's a bit long, but bear with me. Okay. So, since 2001, when SBG first came out, there have been roughly 17 different incarnations of the Legolas profile. If you take the points values, subtract the brand new Elfhelm profile from that number, you should reach the exact profile and model that I'm thinking of. Which model am I thinking of?
Oh, guys, answers in the comments.
And now, it is our coffee salutation.
Coffee salutation.
So this week's salutation goes to Gary Miller. Well done, Gary. There we are. And he's just celebrated his 5th consecutive year as our league champion with his signature No Mike Fellowship list. Well done.
Congratulations, Gary. Maybe next year you'll give some of us other guys a chance.
And speaking of stats, regular viewer Brian Ratchford has sent in some facts to go along with our 100th episode.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, very interesting. What have we got there, guys?
So to date, 10,432 packets of Transformer Snack have been earned as a result of correctly answered trivia questions, and we've taken an average of 7 gulps to finish a mug of coffee in the average episode of the Arkenstone.
Good work, Brian. Keep it up.
And finally, time for our staple feature, the 4-point bad rap.
Yes, so last week it was Hobbit Militia, reigning champion since 2007, went down in a really surprise victory for the Moria Goblin with no equipment at all.
Quite the upset.
It was indeed.
Yes, so Jimmy, have you brought along a challenger to face the new champion?
I have indeed. After such a sort of tumultuous game last week, I did a good bit of thinking to make sure I got a really solid contender down this time. And after a few different variations on the list, I've gone for a Goblin Town Goblin with an axe.
Ooh, strong.
Strong.
Yeah, I think that piercing strike could help swing it.
Definitely. I think you did have a lot of options to choose from there, and I think you've gone with a strong contender. So, without further ado, let's find out how it goes.
Okay, so here we can see all new 4-point bat rep board made for us by the wonderful Cat Davies over at Genobation Shifty. Eagle Eye viewers may see that it is a whole 50% larger than our previous battle board. So here we go. It's Moria Goblin against Goblin Town Goblin. Who will win? Alright, so turn 1 priority.
Big one.
Oh, and it goes to the Moria Goblin.
Right, let's go straight in.
Oh, straight in for combat. Turn 1 combat. It's ballsy move.
Right. Owl piercing strike.
Oh.
I think we'll go with a feint.
Oh, and it goes to the Goblin Town Goblin.
Oh, okay, so
Leave him back.
to wound.
Okay, so his strength goes up by 1, so he's strength 4 now. Defense
so he's
4,
winning on
force to
fours.
wound.
Oh no, and he gets another chance.
Okay, priority. Goes to the Goblin one.
Goes to the Goblin Town.
I'm going to charge him from this angle.
Tactical.
Yeah, tactical decision there.
Right, I'm going to feint.
And piercing strike again.
Oh, and the Warrior Goblin gets it.
Defence goes down 2.
Oh, it's
Defense 1 by 2, defense 1.
He needs
Needing
3s.
3s.
Oh, he's got him. There we have it. So we'll go back to the sofa for our battle back rep breakdown.
Have you had a haircut?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Fair enough. So, Jimmy, quite the roller coaster there.
Yeah, it really did have its ups and downs, that one. I felt like the Town Goblin had a really strong start, excellent turn 1, really thought he could carry that momentum through, especially following that flank charge when he got the priority. But unfortunately the piercing strike proved to be his own downfall in the end. Yeah.
It's a shame. But Tom, have any idea about the contender for next week?
Yeah, lots to choose from, obviously, but I'm going to keep it a surprise, I think.
Hobbit Militia.
Yeah, Hobbit Militia probably.
Strong. So, thank you for watching our 100th episode. Don't forget to remark, approve, disseminate and sign up.
Friend us on MySpace and follow us at a discreet distance.
Support your halfling pastime.
And happy strategy.
Battle.
Games.